All right, for this morning's little geocache adventure, we're going to do a adventure lab. Now, I have not done one of these yet, so recording this and talking about it is going to be all new to me. Let's hope this goes well. I do know that there are questions for each spot along the adventure lab, so I will not record the questions and the answers. I don't think that's fair to anybody, especially the cache owner. So let's get started with this one. It's called Union, Missouri History Adventure Lab. So the Adventure Lab looks different. You can see this icon up here. It's like here's a smiley face. This is one I've found, and there's the Adventure Lab one. Okay, we'll click on this, and the Adventure Lab comes up. Tells you a little bit about it. Union, Missouri History Adventure Lab. Who created it, which is Pastor G. He's a great guy here in this area. Lots of geocaches. So shout out to Pastor G. This one says it has 5 locations and non-sequential. So I assume we can just do these in any order we want. Should take us about a half hour. And here's a write-up. Okay, here's a map down here also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 red spots. So those are the 5 places we will be going. Okay, read more. All right. About this adventure. Welcome to the Union, Missouri History Adventure Lab. More than 2 centuries ago, the French were the first European settlers in Franklin County. These immigrants focused primarily on commercial ventures such as trapping, trading, and mining. Starting in 1820, a steady stream of German settlers were drawn to the area, and this trend continued through 1910. Strong evidence of the German culture can still be found in architecture throughout Union and Franklin County. By an act of the state legislature on January 22nd, 1825, the city of Union was established as the county seat, and the court met for the first time in Union in 1827. All right, that's pretty interesting to me. I had no idea the town had been established or been around that long, so that's pretty cool. To go on here, it says the name Union has nothing to do with the Civil War or organized labor. It came before both of them. Rather, the name was chosen to express the coming together of people and ideas as demonstrated by Union's selection as the new centrally located seat of the county government in the early 1800s. And then I guess this is just some information down here. All right, that's cool. I like that. Learn some history. That's awesome. That's a great thing about geocaching. It takes you places that you probably didn't know existed. And there's just so much out there that's so interesting. At least to me it is, and I know to other geocachers it's interesting. So we're going to go ahead and hit start. And it says 2000 the Flat Creek flash. That was a flash flood that happened several years ago. There's details. Oh, yeah, look at that picture. That playground was destroyed. Okay, there's a whole lot of stuff here about the Flat Creek. I do know about this. Let's see here. Does it have a date? Yeah, May 6th and 7th of 2000. Yeah, we had 14 inches of rain fall in one night. It was devastating. I know some folks lost their lives because of the flash flooding. So, yeah, that was a sad time. I'm not going to read all this to you. Can't complete the... I'll have to get closer. Okay, I have to get closer to this one. So, go back to the map. And I'm going to hit this diamond with the arrow to the right. Yes, driving directions. Okay, I am in a car, so I want to drive to this. I'm going to put my phone down. Probably I'll stop recording. And I'm going to use maps because I'm probably one of those weird people that just doesn't like Google Maps. It doesn't work for me as well as the Apple Maps does. So, call me crazy because everyone else does. All right, and I'm going to start that. I'm going to drive. Okay, map has started. And when we come back, I should be at the location. Okay, I finally made it. And the map did not take me to this spot. In fact, it took me like the opposite direction. So I'm not sure what's up with that. So maybe I shouldn't trust Apple Maps. Anyway, when I got to this location, it now says, awesome, you've unlocked the challenge question. And it says answer. I don't see a question yet. So I'm going to go ahead and hit answer. Okay, here we go. It says, what is the 2-digit number on the sign at the playground? Holy cow. There are signs everywhere. All right, well, I need to walk around and check out this playground and see if I can come up with the right number. Again, I'm not going to put in the answers in the video. If you want to come here and do this Adventure Lab on your own, you'll have to do that. So I'm going to go walk around and, when I come back, we'll see if I have the answer. Success. I got it. And so this pops up. Tells you all the mobile homes were destroyed in the trailer park. And it's very sad. So now I'll hit continue. All right, now we're going to go to the White Rose Cafe. That is one of my favorite places to eat in town. So let's head that way. All right, I made it to the White Rose. And too bad, I've already eaten breakfast today, so I'm not going to go in and eat more. But I should have thought this through better. All right, let's hit answer. What is the first word on the small disc in the pavement in front of the White Rose? All right. I'm going to go look for that and get the answer and come back to you. All right, location number 2 is complete. We'll hit continue. Now we're going to go to the courthouse. Be back soon. Okay, so now we're at the courthouse. And let's hit answer to find out what our question is. What is in Ben Franklin's hand? Huh. Well, we'll have to go up there and take a look at the statue and find out. Be right back. All right, so got that. Here you can see the statue of Ben Franklin sitting on the bench. I guess you can sit down next to him and take a selfie with Ben Franklin. I did not. I'm not a selfie kind of guy. But I did get that one. I'm going to hit continue. And now we're going to Civil War in Union, Missouri. Okay, this is about the Vitz Mill. That's over here on one of the roads. It's an old mill. It's not there anymore. I mean, the building's there, but it's not in service. So I know where to go for that. And, I didn't realize this. There's a grave at these coordinates. And there's Civil War graves. I'll have to check that out later. I'm going to take a screenshot of this. All right, on over to Vitz Mill and try to get our question. Okay, so I decided to do a little live filming right now. I'm at the location of Vitz Mill. So that is the old mill. I'm not sure what they milled back then, if it was corn or wheat or what it was. Not really sure. There is a sign here. I'll take you around to it. There's a nice parking lot here, plenty of room. Go along the road. Kind of a busy road, especially this time of the day. But you see there is an information sign here. So I'm going to read that sign, and maybe that will give me some information about what was milled. And wow, that sounds really messing with the screen. Anyway, so I'll also read that. I think the answer to the next question is on this sign. So, hey, we'll find out. Be back at you in a little bit. All right, I got that one. That took way longer than I thought. The answer to the question for this lab cache, that's not right, lab adventure, is on that sign, but it didn't say anything about the old mill. I was hoping to find out what the old mill, what its purpose was and what they milled back then. So maybe I'll find information some other day. All right, this was our 4th location on this lab adventure. We have one more location to go. Except this says there's go to a small cemetery. So let's see if that's what the next spot is. Burbus River flood. Okay, I'll read about this and move on over to the last location of this adventure lab. All right, I got the answer to that last question. And it says, congratulations, you've completed the Union, Missouri History Adventure Lab. So that's pretty cool. This is my first one that I've ever done. It was just interesting. And this is a town, a city that I have been through for ages and ages, 50 some years. And I learned something new. And that's one of the great things about geocaching. I just love it. All right, so let's see here. It says view journal, so I'll do that. Oh, wow. So here, I guess you can watch a video. This is from the flood. This was the flood of 2015. And it wiped out the McDonald's. It got the QT here. The road, Highway 50, was shut down. I remember that year I tried 3 different routes to get to work one day, and every route was blocked. I called my boss, and she said, have a day off. So that was nice. There's old Ben sitting on the bench. The plaque. This is about the right White Rose and the flood at Flat Creek. So I'll continue. All right, so I get to, rate this thing, put in my information, add photos, which I didn't take any photos. I think I'll go back and take some. So let's move on from here. I'm going to go on down to the river and probably close out this video there. Okay, I need to break into the video just for a moment. And I need to apologize because at the beginning of this video, I said I would not post or show any of the questions, but I did. The first 3 did get recorded, And I want to apologize to Pastor G. It was just a mistake on my part, but I did not post any of the answers. So everyone will still need to come and do the geocache, the laboratory adventure cache. It's going to take me a while to get that. Adventure Lab. That's it. So anyway, let's get on down to the river. So this is the Burbus River. It is one of my favorite places to come fishing. This is also a great river for kayaking, or you can go swimming in it. It's a really slow moving river. It's fairly clean. That's what I like about it. I can bring my family here, go kayaking, smallmouth bass fishing. It's just a great place to be. I gotta say, I really enjoyed this adventure lab. I had never done one before. This is my first one, and I plan to do more. I'm going to search out some more. Sorry, I'm just taking in the scenery. I do love it down here. Kind of tell on myself a little bit. When I was in college at the nearby community college, I actually had to retake one of my classes because I would come here in the afternoon after lunch and go fishing and skip the class. So if there's any kids watching this, don't do what I did. Go to class. You don't want to have to repeat any of your college classes. So I'm just going to leave you with this. It's a beautiful scenery. If you get a chance, go out and find an adventure lab or any geocache. Get outside and enjoy it. I'm out.